Greetings everybody. So I wanted to do a new series. This is going to be some of my favorite Halloween slash suspenseful, creepy, fun picks for Netflix. That's quite the intro. So here are the television shows and films that I like to watch during this time of month that are available on Netflix. I really do have to emphasize that because Netflix doesn't have the best selection of movies sometimes, especially when it comes to Halloween stuff. A lot of this isn't really gory and stuff. It's just media that I like to watch that's either slightly spooky or creepy, maybe just a tad bit unsettling. So there's something here for everybody, whether you like a lot of gore, a lot of horror, or just in between stuff like witchcraft and stuff like that. That I want to talk about is The Witches of East End, which was a Lifetime show that did get canceled, so there's only 2 seasons. My favorite is the first season, and it's a family of women who are cursed in different ways. So the mother is cursed to give birth to her children, the 2 girls, one of them being played by Jenna Dewan, and she's cursed to watch them grow up, learn about witchcraft, and then eventually die. Somewhere around their early 30s, they've never lived past that age. And they're witches, and this time around she's like, I'm not going to tell my kids that they're witches. I want them to live a long, normal life, but obviously things kind of go wrong. They're witches, so there's spells and stuff, but it's not super gory. It's not extremely scary if that's not something you like. There's a lot of romance and mystery, suspense, and it's hilarious. I absolutely love the cast. They're perfection, and the first season's my favorite. I just finished watching it. It only has like 10 episodes, so that's definitely something that I recommend during this time of year. The next 2 are 2 animated films for kids, and they're Alvin and the Chipmunks, the werewolf one and the Frankenstein one. The werewolf one's my favorite. I was really scared when I was younger watching this. They're slightly creepy and cute and fun, and it's the original animation of like Alvin and the Chipmunks. There's a new show that they look considerably different. So this is quite old. I watched this growing up and I loved them. Frankenstein in this one is a lot sweeter, and in the werewolf one they're doing a production of Jekyll and Hyde, but Alvin is very paranoid that his neighbor might be a werewolf. So I definitely love watching that one every year. Next one is a classic and one that we've all heard about, and it's The Walking Dead. I love rewatching the first season in particular. It's only 6 episodes long. It's probably my favorite, especially compared to the very recent ones. Basically, it's a group of survivors in Atlanta who are living amongst zombies. Pretty gory, and I wouldn't say it's super scary, but I do like watching it again around this time of year just to get into the mood of things. And the writing is amazing and the pacing is pretty good in the first season, so I definitely recommend that if for some reason you have yet to watch the show. The Uninvited is another one that I like. Very suspenseful. It's more of a psychological thriller, but I do really enjoy it because it does have a couple of jump scares here and there. I don't even want to say too much because I will definitely spoil it. There's a pretty big twist at the end. It's based on a Japanese film. Basically, the protagonist returns home after being like in a mental institution because of an accident with her family, and she starts losing it again. She goes back to her father, who has a new girlfriend who was the nurse of her mother who passed away, and she has a sister who's her best friend, and they're kind of trying to navigate through this new territory while also dealing with the psychological issues that are kind of starting to reoccur. As I said before, these are things that are only available on Netflix, which really limits my choices, but my 2 last ones are CW shows. They are classics in my opinion. The first one is Vampire Diaries. I loved the Vampire Diaries, especially when I was in high school. The first 3 seasons are my favorite. I think they're the best written ones. I think everything after that just kind of isn't as good. No offense to anyone who continues to watch the show, but first 3 seasons I absolutely love them. It's a great show, great acting, and a lot of twists. The pacing is nice and fast, and something's always going on. And there's a bit of a love triangle, so if you like the romance, then definitely watch it for that. W show pick is Supernatural. Again, a show that has kind of a cult following, it seems. I would only watch it up to the first 5 seasons, which was with the original showrunner. Anything after that, I don't really like it. No offense to people who still watch the show. I love Supernatural just like anyone else. It starts off really simple. 2 brothers who are looking for their father, fighting things, saving people, fighting things. And yes, Supernatural has obviously supernatural elements, so they are demon hunters or fighting demons and ghosts and all kinds of things like that. They're 2 brothers, and I really enjoyed the acting. The acting was great. It's always been great. It's the writing, I feel, that I just don't agree with after the 5th season. But it's definitely fun to watch during October because a lot of the episodes are case-by-case basis, so some are scarier than others, some are more relaxed, some have a lot more humor. So So there's something in there for everybody. So that's my favorite television shows and films on Netflix for October. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will list down below some movies and stuff like The Craft that I love that are not available on Netflix but are still absolutely things that I recommend watching pretty much at any time of year, but because it's October it's extra fun. So that being said, I'll see you guys with another video very soon. Bye.